Hi, David?
Yes.
Hey, I'm Special Agent Smith with the
Hi,
Bureau of Criminal
hi.
Investigation.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm Sean with Homeland Security.
Hi.
Good to meet you.
What's up? We just want to talk to you for 1 second if you have a chance. We are here to talk to you about some internet activity.
Okay.
And we have a search warrant for your person in your house. First of all, what is your name?
David George.
David George. Okay. Middle name?
Preston.
Preston. This is a copy of the search warrant for your person,
Okay.
which would include the phone.
Okay.
But to let you know, you don't have to talk to us.
Okay.
You have that right. You have a right to an attorney. Anything you say can and will be held against you in the court of law.
Sure.
If you can't afford an attorney, the court can appoint one for you.
Okay.
If you decide to answer any questions, you can stop answering at any time.
Okay.
Does that all make sense to you?
Yeah. So tell me the next step. Let's say I call and I don't have a lawyer like this. I just don't have that money. And they say, don't do it, then what? Or they say, do it, then what? Like, how is it different whether or not I ask someone for advice or not?
Well, that's your right. And if they say give it to us, then we're back into that boat where it's okay, he is being forthcoming.
Right.
But if they tell you not to, which most defense lawyers will tell you because they're defense lawyers and
Right.
we've dealt with them all the time, you're going to be in the same boat where there's not going to be
I
answers.
have nothing to hide from you, but this whole thing is so unsettling.
We just want to figure out, I mean, if this isn't you and it's someone else, I mean, you're a principal at an elementary school, I assume you'd be concerned about children.
I'm very concerned about this. I mean,
yeah,
this is, like I said,
so-
this is like something that this ruins careers and lives, like accusations like this. But obviously you have credible information.
We do.
I mean, I know how it works.
Yeah.
Are you worried about something on your phone?
No, I'm worried about my kids. Like, if you have to go into my house, I don't want them to be there. And I'm just thinking in my brain, is there anything? I'm not worried about the phone.
I mean, we can work that out as far as the easiest way. I mean, if we know that that's who's there, we'll take that into consideration.
Could you tell them to go next door?
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, there's a number of things we can try and do. I mean, obviously that's not, we're not trying to scare children. We're not trying to scare anyone.
Right.
We're just trying to make sure that things get accomplished the way that they need to and have to be done.
My kids and their friends, and they use my phone. I think we got this new phone for them at like maybe beginning of the school year, but they were on my phone all the freaking time. We have our neighborhood is like 8 kids that are the same age,
Mm-hmm.
and there's been like apps on my phone that I just didn't know what they were. So I put a face thing on there, so I'd have to show my face before anything else.
Sure, before you could download apps.
Mm-hmm. Sort of all makes sense now.
What's that?
Just like all these apps, like I should have never let my wife would tell me, don't let your kids use your phone. But not that they would have any ill intent, but
You understand the forensic side of things and how we can recover stuff, I would assume.
I do, yes.
Okay.
I do.
Because I'll tell you, I've read these chats, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of chats.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely someone that's sexually interested in boys,
Okay.
young boys.
Okay.
They registered it with your phone number, the account.
Oh, sure.
They used your IP address for months.
Months. You said June.
No, that's just the one chat.
Oh.
I can tell you they logged into that IP address.
Oh. And yeah, I mean, no one's been with us longer than whatever.
And that's the problem, right? So I can tell you.
In the contents of the chats, there are not a child that's having these conversations. It's clearly an adult, someone that's somewhat educated. Well, it's not an 8 or 9-year-old, 10-year-old child that would be
Sure.
having these conversations, right?
So like, just for example, on 4/4, the user of this blocked a user at your house on April 4th, logged in on April 21st, logged in on May 1st, logged in on May 6th, logged in on May 18th, logged in on May 30th.
Okay.
And that's just a sample of all the logins and activity associated to the IP address at your house. I'm just telling you what we know, and we need to find the facts.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm trying to help you.
I understand that. But so you have to help us understand now, where on earth did this picture come from?
That picture I took, how it got on Instagram, I have no idea. I never post that picture. Ever.
Okay.
Not once. Swear to God. Never posted that picture. You know, in our neighborhood, houses are close together. My neighbors, we hang out all the time. Multiple neighbors.
Sure.
If they were on my Wi-Fi,
And used your phone and used a picture they
not my
didn't
phone,
send
yeah,
to
they
anyone else,
couldn't have used it. Yeah,
that wouldn't
they
really
couldn't
make
have
any
done
sense. That's where we're coming from, right?
that makes sense.
There's a whole crap ton.
Are they inappropriate?
If you take them in context of everything, I would say yes,
What do you mean?
with the chats that go around with them. So
Oh,
there's chats
sure,
associated with
sure.
all these pictures.
Oh, okay. So there's like chats with there was chats about that.
Yeah. And whoever posted the picture was sending this to solicit child pornography. Willing to trade this picture for child pornography.
Because if your kids are the ones that are using your phone, you're thinking that this is your 9 or your 7-year-old. You think that they're the ones that are having a communication. Say they're 15 or 16 and they're interested in boys.
I would hope to God not.
Well,
I'm just saying.
Those are the people that are having access to your phone. They're at your house, right? They're your children.
The only people that have access to my phone is my immediate family. That's it.
Yes. So this is what worries us. We have you that's saying no, 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 no.
Yes.
We have all this evidence that says yes, 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 because we don't have any other explanation at this point.
Correct. I'm trying to help you figure out whatever's going on.
Okay.
But my life has been built on essentially protecting kids, right?
Okay.
And this is like, I can't put into words, like, just the accusation itself, which I know you have to do what you have to do, but like this is my life on the line at this point. Like, no matter what happens, I don't even know if I'm going to have a job.
So it's interesting you say that, like, this is my life protecting kids. So we were actually at a conference last week in Dallas about crimes against children.
Okay.
And we actually went to a class about people in positions of trust. Teachers, cops, priests, those type of people, right?
I've done trainings like that too. Right?
Yep. And oftentimes people put themselves into positions of trust to gain access to kids. And so you see the situation we're in. Like, what do we do?
I know.
What do we do with
I
you?
know.
Do we let you back out where you have access to kids?
Like what? Like.
I mean, the options really are: is we let you walk out the door, or we throw you in jail. I mean, those are really the two options.
What else can I do to prove my innocence? Where you're coming from and what you're telling me, that's I also like numbers and
Yep.
Coach, I like to gamble and probabilities. Like,
The probability would not be in your favor at this rate.
It would be below 1%, probably. I can't explain it, and I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you. I want to help you so that I can prove my innocence.
But you understand, though, when we start talking to people, typically the pitchforks come out. Like,
But we're going to have to explain the totality of what we're looking at, right?
if we're talking saying that someone was using his pictures to get pictures of child pornography, pretending to be their son,
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
you, as a dad, you'd be furious if someone came up and said, "Hey, someone's using pictures of your son."
Yeah.
In my personal opinion,
So,
you made a mistake. You have an addiction, and
What do you mean?
you just tried to bury it.
I made a mistake? Like, trying to get this stuff?
That's my point of view looking at everything that we have. Because we can't explain...
And I can't explain.
We might be able to explain one of them away.
There's a lot. I mean...
Yeah, no, I know. And, like, again, going back to I cannot explain that to you. I cannot. I mean...
And that's a problem, right? What worries me is that you don't recognize that you have a problem.
Well, I don't have anything to hide. I don't have a problem. Like, I don't... I wish there was something that I could do to, like, make you... I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I feel like I've tried to give you as much information as I possibly can.
And we appreciate that, David. The point is that just to have all these things to line up, like you said yourself, the probability is low, almost zero, that this can be accomplished. I mean, right? Like, you'd have to take someone's phone. You'd have to have access to their phone every 2 days to be into your house, be grabbing your phone and saying, oh, look, I'm over at David's house. I'm going to start uploading pictures and having a conversation about trying to get young children.
Right.
So, David, we talked about it. We can't explain things away. For us, there's no other explanation.
What do you mean? Like, I have worked with you. I've given you everything that you
I understand that, David, but when you even said it, the probability of it being someone else.
Right. But it could. But it still could be. Like, how,
do you know what do you know what the definition of probable cause is? Right.
No, I don't.
Just over 50%.
Okay. So what now?
Well, you're going to be placed under arrest.
Are you kidding me?
No. I talked to the state's attorney's office. If you can explain it in the next...
I have tried with you. Like,
and there's nothing to explain, is there?
Not that I can see. So I've given you everything you've asked for to help, like, prove my innocence.
But there was nothing.
There is nothing.
That's the problem. Everything points to you. IP address, verified phone number, picture...
Okay, that's unfair.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's what we have.
This is ruining my life. Like, and if I am what I say I am, there's no coming back from this. Like, how is that fair?
How is it fair that these kids get victimized? How is it fair that
it's not, but you're blaming me, and I didn't, like, that's not fair. So what is actually the crime that I committed?
It'd be possession of certain materials prohibited is what it's called.
So what?
Possession of child pornography.
Okay, so, of all those pictures that you showed me, right?
Yeah. None of them are child porn.
Okay, so then what?
There's a crap ton of other images in that account.
What do you mean? Like, that was there?
Yes. So if you want to stand up.
Like, how is this?
I mean, we're just going in circles at this point.
I'm just trying to understand, like, what you, like, yeah, you have that, but, like, it just doesn't make any sense to me.
So the Instagram account that got reported, they have everything.
I don't have Instagram on my phone.
It doesn't matter. Whoever was using that Instagram account that was verified by your phone number.
And you said it perfect. You said whoever.
Just listen, that your phone verified that was using your IP addresses obtained child pornography.
Okay, yes.
We have all that.
Right.
Just because it's not on your phone at this point in time doesn't mean that you didn't have access. I'm not charging you for distribution of child pornography. I'm charging you for receiving child pornography.
So what does that mean?
That you've got people to send you pictures from your chats.
Oh my God. So what you're saying is I didn't, like...
I'm saying that you received files of child pornography